Hey guys, so how you all doing? I wanted to bring your attention to a very critical life changing equation that we need in our side to win this war against humanity, guys, and it has everything to do with redheads. What if I told you this coronavirus scam is to lock down the redheads, guys? You have no idea how far down the rabbit hole this entire conspiracy goes. You may be aware that Melbourne in Australia and New Zealand is going through the harshest lockdown the world has ever seen. Not even in India, where I am at, or even in China, where the hoax all began. Not even in Europe, not even in United States. It is Australia and New Zealand which is the test center to begin the total destruction of humanity and bring us all to technocracy. But what if I told you everything, if we want to win the war against the dark forces, revolves around the redheads, guys? Everything, our whole life, like a tree, like a bee to the flower, everything revolves around redheads. You will be shocked what they know about our past than we do about ourselves, and how incredibly critical redheads are for our survival. It doesn't matter if you are a Caucasian or a Chinese or an Indian or a black African or a black African American. It doesn't matter, guys. Everything, even if you are a blonde or a brunette, the number one show on planet Earth forever was the hunting of redhead, guys. Period. The entire coronavirus is a hoax to pursue redheads and nothing else. I will come to it. You will be shocked, but you must know this critical thing, and we need to use this for our own advantage. So you may be already knowing how harsh the Melbourne lockdown is, but I was like confused. I was expecting like they will start with United States, and Europe, but surprisingly they started with Australia and New Zealand. Then I thought that this has to something to do going backwards and controlling some genetics or something that I do not know. Then I searched Irish New Zealanders and Irish Australians, and everything became clear, guys. It is because of lot of Irish people living in Australia and New Zealand. They need to vaccinate redheads first, guys. They need to make redheads in Australia comply to technocracy before they can introduce into Africa, China, Japan, United States. It can only work when they get hold of redheads, guys. Nothing else. Police in Melbourne, Australia now have the power to enter people's home without a warrant and perform spots check to enforce compliance with a new coronavirus lockdown. It will not make any sense. We know how frustrated we are because we are unable to do anything. Because this conspiracy goes a lot deeper, guys. Now we have the knowledge. We just have to adapt to that knowledge to have a fighting chance against the technocrats, because they are way ahead of the game, guys, like 20 million years. So we have a lot to catch up. After the state of Victoria announced a state of disaster in response to a spike in coronavirus cases, Premier of the state Daniel Andrews told residents, we can no longer have people simply out and about for no good reason whatsoever. In addition to 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. curfew, residents can only leave their home outside those hours to shop for food and essential items, carry out care and caregiving, as well as daily exercise and work. It is all crazy. Australian police go full Nazi, smashing in windows of civilian cars just because passengers wouldn't give details about where they are going. Talk about Australia being free, liberal, and democratic. You would think this would happen in some African country, but they directly attacked Australia, where people are more aware and resistive. But if they would have started in Africa, it would have been easy. South America people are not much aware due to lack of information, but they will hunt down the Caucasian race, especially redheads, guys. It all goes to genetics and your blood. This is a 20 million year old conspiracy. We are being fooled for 20 million years. For that long, I have been able to track this conspiracy down. The Australian police have gone full Nazi, combining their fascist looking uniform with violent tactics for obtaining private information from citizens who haven't broken the law. As you are already aware how dangerous the police and the government has become in Australia. But there is a core reason behind it, guys. We had to smash car windows and pull people out because they wouldn't give us details. And it has got even worse in New Zealand. This is what many people are fearing will be rolled out in the entire world. In India, it is much freer now, but I can guarantee you guys, once they control New Zealand, a certain genetics, it is an almost death return. I cannot be even making videos because it is useless. This is the time to stop from them taking over a certain genetics of redheads, guys, and nothing else. Mandatory quarantine camps were just rolled out in New Zealand, a globalist testing ground for mass extermination of humanity. After outlawing firearms possession by citizens, this was a hoax. You can see they did this hoax shooting in New Zealand like last year. They know this is coming, New Zealand government is now exploiting its power monopoly to roll out mandatory quarantine camps for people who might be infected with COVID-19, and some people will never be allowed to leave those camps, the New Zealand Prime Minister insists. This is the reality, guys. It is now clear that coronavirus pandemic is being weaponized by globalist minded bureaucrats to enslave the masses in preparation for a global vaccine depopulation initiative. We know this, but there is a specific thing that we need to further go deeper, guys. Otherwise, we will be shooting in the dark. Dr. Ashley Bloomfield says mandatory quarantine will apply to both new cases and, if necessary, close family members who might be at risk. This is Ardern explains, if you refuse to be tested, you will be indefinitely imprisoned and never be allowed to leave quarantine camps. We are quarantining everyone. Now we are also mandating testing. That makes us most stringent in the world. There are countries that are requiring self-isolation. We are taking it a bit further. If anyone moves into common area or is getting some fresh air, which is all monitored, no one can do that on their own. They can only leave or be in a space to get a little bit of fresh air if they are supervised, because of course it's a quarantine facility. We put in millions of dollars into supporting that to happen. I have a number of questions about people refusing. What do we do if people refuses to be tested? Well, they can't now. If someone refuses in our facilities to be tested, they have to keep staying. So they won't be allowed to leave after 14 days. They have to stay for another 14 days. Quarantine camps are actually death camps in the making. They want to basically, murder a lot of people, but it goes a lot more deeper than what we have been shown, guys. If humanity does not rise up soon, billions will be exterminated. This is a very good article you can read, but most of my viewers are already aware. So there has been lot of most of the videos have been taken down. So there are lot of frustrated people in Australia who are stuck in their home, unable to do anything. But make no mistake about it, guys, you are next. It will be much more brutal when it comes to India, China, Japan. This is a trailer of what is going to happen, because they have to do it this way, guys. That is the most critical thing we have to understand. Why they are doing Australia when it is easier to do it in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Russia, or India, or Sri Lanka. They have to target Caucasian race, specifically one genetics, before they can roll out this tyranny all over the world. So you can watch these videos of how Victorian lockdown is slowly killing human race. But now I figured out how the game is being played, guys, 100%. But what is more surprising is not even a single Hollywood celebrity from Australia has spoken against it, and people talk that conspiracy is just a chance, it is a random event. How convenient, right? I actually expected Hugh Jackman and Chris Hemsworth to, say some words. I am so disappointed. because I really thought that, celebrities from Australia who are in Hollywood would be at least a person different, but not a single celebrity has spoken, guys, against this inhuman lockdown, because you are expected that the most developing countries in the world like Australia, New Zealand, will speak out against this draconian measures, but 25 most Australian, famous Australian celebrities have not even said one word, guys. Sam Worthington, this you will be shocked how she made it to Hollywood, because she has that genetics, Rebel Wilson, Liam Hemsworth, Simon Baker, Rachel Griffith, Rose Byrne, Hugo Weaving, you can Naomi Watts. There might be someone you like, but most of my viewer will not. Margaret Robbie, Chris Hemsworth. It is unbelievable. They are, because they are living in Australia. They have actually nothing to lose, right? Hugh Jackman. They could have easily spoken against the powers that be, so that people will not listen to it. But to suppress these voices will be much harder. But not even a single person. Russell Crowe, he is from New Zealand, he doesn't, magically everyone has their lip shut in Australia, New Zealand. This is unbelievable, guys, how they manage to shut people down. I cannot believe it. One person, how deep shithole we are in when people don't speak up, who have power, and these people are already millionaires. They have nothing to lose. They are not even in United States. They have made their millions. They can easily leave ever after, but they don't stop at all when their fellow Australians, all these people are suffering. And these people had the most freedom they gave. So suddenly, if you suppress, you will feel the pain even more when you are in a developed country. So this is a gigantic conspiracy, and it has everything to do with one race, guys, and redheads. What if I told you coronavirus is to hunt down the redheads and nothing else? The whole show on planet Earth forever and ever was to get hold of redheads. This is a 20 million year old conspiracy started in Lyra constellation. We have figured that out. In last few videos I covered it, as Credo Mutwa has said it, how we were imprisoned. Actually, we all had redheads. We all had red skin and redhead. We were from a planet in Lyra constellation where humanity originated. It is not coming from me, guys. I have researched about Credo Mutwa. He is unfortunately passed away, but he explains it much more beautifully how we were brought in an egg by reptilian, Chitahuri, and forced to settle down on planet Earth. So Earth is not our real planet, guys. We came from Lyra, and I have been able to find out minimum this thing goes 20 million years, guys, not 100,000 or million. I have been able to track it down to a history in our human life of 20 million years. So we were pursued, and these race redheads are the most coveted one. Even if you read the Transformation of America by Kathy O'Brien, all like 90% of the children who are sacrificed by the Illuminati are redhead babies, guys. It is like, if you want to talk about one conspiracy that we need to really clear it, is the hunting of redhead rates, because if they get hold of redhead women, you will follow. That is what everything is. That is the physical nature deep down your DNA. Whatever a redhead woman do, you cannot do otherwise. Period. Guaranteed. You can chant, you can do yoga, you can do meditation in Himalaya for thousands of years. But redheads are the key for your freedom, guys. I can tell you, you will be shocked with the information that we will uncover today. All the game, it is not about the black race, it is not about Indians or Chinese or Japanese or America. Everything is genetics, and they are using it effectively, and we are unable to do anything against our own, blood. So you can read about Credo Mutwa and how he tagged it. That is why the women in Matrix wore a red, because when you see red, you automatically get attracted, guys. You cannot do anything because that is you. They are using red as a weapon against our own genetics, guys, our own survival. So they get, once they get hold of redheads, game over, guys. You cannot absolutely do anything. That is why they, once they created earth, they wanted to breed, they created this red light district. Why? Because when men see red and women in it, it will never be blue light. You can take it from me. LED light also will be red, because men are crazily attracted to red color, and when a woman wears red, he is helpless. So I went to this one person, N.R. Scott. He created an esoteric history of red hair. You will be shocked how deep they went to get the red people forcefully rule us. This is the book, but while scrolling it takes time, so I have taken some points from this book. You can read it. This is a very interesting book. You can get it in Amazon. So this is the very critical, crucial information that I wanted to share. It is often stated online that during the Spanish Inquisition, all redheads were regarded as Jewish, and that in Italy, redhead people were thought of as Italian Jews. On top of this, there were also famed red Jews of Eastern Europe. These were a Jewish tribe or nation that crop up in German sources from the medieval era. The reason for their moniker red is contested, but some believe that they were called such because they had red hair. The red Jews have also been equated with Khazar. So the origin of Jews is nothing but to do with pursuing of red blood, guys. It is, when it comes to royalty, red hair seems to be surprisingly common. So common it almost seems like a royal trait at times. Why, guys? You have to possess a red guy to rule humanity. Nothing will work unless a red guy says so. I have seen many examples. It may sound, please give me some more minutes, it will be clear as a day why redhead is all that is there in planet Earth. Not IQ, guys, not your looks. It was all about this genetics. Even in Darwin's, Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code, the central female character, Sophia Newey, is given red hair, a token of her descent from the line of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Even, Mary Magdalene had red hair. On top of this, red hair often gets linked online with famous Grail family, the Merovingians. Even the first king of England, he was a redhead. In America, the entire, if you want to start anything, please remember, guys, it has to come from a redhead. Tectonic shift, the work of ages. When the civilization destroys and starts anew, they have to use a redhead to convince humanity to do certain things. And the best example is United States. The entire founding fathers of America were redheads. And when they say something, you have to follow, guys. There is nothing else to it. This apparent relationship between political revolt and red hair would continue across the pound in America, and also to some extent in France and Italy. In America, the relationship was possibly even more pronounced than England. Numerous American presidents over the years would have red hair, including George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, and Martin Van Buren. The American Revolution in particular seemed to attract redheads like bees around honey. Not only both Washington and Jefferson were redheads, also founding father Alexander Hamilton, military hero Marcus D. Lafayette Hamilton was said to be small, blue-eyed and red hair. As you can see, everything, here it is even said that once the royalty moved away to democracy, the people on top remained red hair, As for George Washington, he was also, a red hair. He also described Abigail Adams, wife of President John Adams, as looking not godlike. Actually, red hair, our height, we were actually giants, guys. Literally, we were very tall, like 7, 10, 15 feet, and we had red hair and red skin. That is our true, genetic, which is now diluted to other. Please take this away that black, Africa is the, nothing could be further from the truth. That is why the entire world runs to a white country. I don't want to be sound politically correct, guys. This is a truth truth channel. So even if once a black person comes in touch with white culture, white civilization, he doesn't want to go back. Same with Chinese and Indians, and why they speak English, why English is revered in the entire Asia, guys. Why Chinese who are billionaires are crazy about sending their kids to an English school. You have no idea how powerful English is and how it was forced into human consciousness. When we know Tamil is the most ancient language in the world, but English is the most powerful, guys. And I can guarantee you people will never learn Tamil in the entire world unless redheads do, guys. Period. You can take it and take it to your grave. Everything has to start with a redhead, guys. Nothing will change on planet Earth unless a red hair guy says so. I know how this crazily it sounds, but everything, as you can see, just as red hair rulers started disappearing, red hair presidents started popping up. In fact, it really is quite an amazing fact that of the first 3 American presidents, 2 had red hair. Out of the first 8, 4 did. Quite incredible. It is a, very, very deep conspiracy, and it all begins with Great Britain, and what we know as Britain is not what it actually was, guys. It was invaded by Germanic tribe. This is totally was a red hair country rule living by Irish. This is a Ireland, guys. This is not Britain. Britain, Anglo-Saxon, was invaded by the Germanic tribe. The entire Britain was full with redheads, guys. Nothing else. There were only redheads giants living in those days. Country with most redhead population. Yes, less than 2% of the world population have red hair. That's approximately 140 million people. Scotland boasts the highest percentage of natural redheads. This is per capita, but Ireland, guys, Ireland is, what country has the most redheads per capita? Ireland has the highest per capita percentage of redheads in the world. I can tell you today category, the entire, Game of Thrones is revolved around Irish people, guys. Period. It is not Chinese, it is not Japanese, but they do it so subtly that we have no idea. When it hits our face like corona fake virus, then we wake up. But they planned it thousands of years ago. They have everything on earth has to come from Ireland, guys. Period. And it has to be a redhead. Period. You have no idea how critical redhead is. As you can see, Anglo-Saxons. Anglo-Saxons were a cultural group who inhabited England from the 5th century. They comprise people from Germanic tribe. The Anglo-Saxons established the Kingdom of England, not the native, guys. Same history that we learned in India, China, and North America. So natives, exactly like how black people were enslaved. You are already aware. The Irish were enslaved even more. The biggest enslaved species, the race that I have come across is not blacks or Indians, guys. That is childish, guys. It is the Irish people who suffered the most on planet Earth. That is a fact, guys. You have no idea how much they destroyed the redhead genes and tried to control them. The Anglo-Saxon established the Kingdom of England, and the modern English language owes almost half of its word. You have no idea how English came, guys. English is Ingles. English language came from Germans, not from Gaelic, The Anglo-Saxon settlement of Britain is the process which changed the language and culture of most of what became England, from the Roman, British to Germanic. Everything is German, but why you think that they forced English language on the native people of Britain, guys? This is the craziest thing you will know, because the Germans could have spread, English all over the world. They would have went to China. It is much easier to travel to China on land from Germany, from Europe, than to go to an island, force English language on Irish people first, then force these Irish people to go all over the world in the name of Queen Elizabeth, Then English became the dominant language, and this is a very, very powerful alien language, guys. That is why coronavirus is English. COVID-19 is English virus, Why you think the virus came from China, but the name magically became corona? It should be Lu Hangxing, Mandarin language. Why it was not named Lu Hangxing? Because it doesn't have the power, guys. It doesn't go deep inside your genetics. I will make a separate video, hopefully, what actually is English language. We know Tamil is the oldest, but English is the most powerful, guys. It is a hyperdimensional language. That is why HTML, hypertext markup language, all the language of the web has to be English. Some people say Sanskrit, but it can never be, ever. English can go back and forth in time, guys, and it can go deep into gravity, gravity hole. You can travel with English the entire galaxy. That's how powerful English is. That is why they forced, English into the people of Ireland, because white red hair guy first has to learn English. This is a very critical point, guys. The Angles were one of the main Germanic tribe who settled in Great Britain in the post-Roman period. They founded several kingdoms in Anglo-Saxon England, and their name is the root of the name England, according to Tacitus. Writing before their move to Britain, Angelis lived in Lombardy, Simon historical regions of Scotland and Holstein. So this is where the Illuminati and Donald Trump father, everyone, Queen of England came from. So this is the tribe from which we have the English language. Hounds of Windsor, we know this is a fraud family from Germany. So they are not even Irish. The entire, make no mistake, guys, the entire United Kingdom belong to Irish people, not just, Ireland and Scotland. Some, when they were, pushed away, the Irish people went to other close by island and lived there. No, guys, the entire United Kingdom belonged to Irish people. They were the only people in town, and this Scottish Gaelic was their language, which is what the Trump mother is. You have no idea, guys, how deep these people go. Do you know the mother tongue of Donald Trump? It's not English, it's Gaelic. Were there giants in ancient Ireland? Yes, because Irish people were giants. That is why all the presidents of America are tall. Trump is 6.4, I think. He's the tallest, one of the tallest president in America. Why? Because he has Irish genetic DNA. Donald Trump, his mother, she is Gaelic. Frederick Trump, he is from Bavaria, guys, Illuminati. They tracked him. If you read his story, how he came to United States from Germany, it is unbelievable. And how Frederick Trump and Trump's mother, how Mary Ann McLeod Trump, she was a very poor woman from Ireland, but they tracked her, the aliens, I will post the link. You have to read this. Because this guy was a millionaire already. He was a real estate mogul. When she was a maid, she was a very poor woman who came to United States with just $50. Yes, you can see. As one account has put it, she started life in America as a dirt poor servant, escaping the even worse poverty of native land. She met her, she met Fred Trump in a party. That is what the story goes, but we know how they met. As you can see, Frederick Trump was a German American. This is all about German and, United Kingdom. Was a German businessman, a patriarch of Trump family, born in Karlstad. This Karlstad area is where this Rothschild and Queen of England, everything is Bavaria, guys. The Bavarian Illuminati. So this guy magically came from Bavaria and magically met her, and her son became the president of America. How convenient, right? So we'd never get this much luck in our life. So it was all planned. Land of giants located in Ireland. Now they are even talking about genetics, because most of the tall people, studies suggest tall tales of Irish giants had grain of truth. They were managed to take the DNA of Charles Bryan. His skeleton was kept in a museum, etc. You already know. So you can see how tall the people in we were. He was 7 feet 7 inches tall. This is our true height, guys. With vaccination and genetic mutation and eating bad food and carbon-based food on planet Earth, our height reduced. We will even reduce even more, less and less in our stature. So it's all planned, but when they can get hold of a tall guy, redhead like Trump, the entire world will bend, guys. And this was one of the things they made: potato famine and Irish immigration. This is worse than any, migration and torture of British to Indians or native Indians. The worst, uh, killing of any human species is Irish, guys. This was a gigantic genocide. Half of the, like, 50 million Irish people were murdered, and lot of people in Ireland were unable to eat, and they were forced to migrate to America because it was needed, guys. Without redheads, America would never have been created. By hook or by crook, they have to do it. Population of Ireland, as you can see, it was growing like anything, but this famine was engineered, guys. The population in Britain during that time was 9 million. As you can see, it reduced half, guys. It became 40 million. 4 million. So you can see half of the people were murdered. There were a lot of hidden insidious agenda that were done when they showed us, okay, this is America. Take America, land of the brave and the hidden American dream. But to make that American dream, they use the blood of Irish people, guys, redheads. Why height and physical stature plays a role in American politics? All presidents are tall, you already know. When America despised the Irish, as you can see, the 19th century refugee crisis, people, Irish people were tortured like anything, guys. But you do not know, like, we are not aware of how powerful redheads are and how magnetically we are attracted to redheads, guys. But these aliens know, guys. Will be shocked how they are using redheads to sell their crap. TV commercials really do feature a high number of redheads. In 2015, H2 Bar released a post titled "TV features high number of redhead commercial." Upstream analysis monitored more than 1,700 ads that aired on ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. prime time, and those ads, about a third featured redheads, and more than half of the ads featuring redheads cast them as main characters. Why, guys? They are less than 2% of America. This is bullshit. Redheads are memorable. Redheads are any crap they are selling you. This is not the reason. It's because of genetics, and they know it. What's up with all the redheads in TV ads? Blondes have more fun, but redheads are everywhere on TV. What do you know? A new study found that 30% of network television ads during prime time feature someone with a redheads. In case you are wondering, no, redheads are not that common. In fact, they only make up to 2 to 3% of global population. Why, guys? If it was just a random event, they shouldn't show 30%, but this 30 is also a, code how they use redheads smartly, and you will have no choice but to buy it. There is no other way. Redheads are more common in commercial than in real life. A few years ago, one of the world's largest sperm banks started turning away donations from people with a rare, harmless genetic variant. This is the variant that the aliens are after, guys. You have no idea how critical this one is. But human beings being stupid are, not. I'm not saying we are stupid. We are forcibly made being stupid. MC1R gene, which is strongly associated with having red hair and fair skin. This is what, it is unlikely that the sperm market has changed much since then, but demand for redhead is currently higher elsewhere. Why Illuminati knows that the common people are rejecting this, when they go for a sperm bank. Found that 11% of the actors who appeared in primetime TV ads were redheads. The most common estimate is 2 to 6% of the US population has red hair. which means redheads are more common to see on TV than on the streets. TV commercials feature way more redheads than you have guessed. It is the same article they are showing, but you can see how redheads wants to say. This is what I wanted to tell you. Redheads want to sell you the stuff, and I can guarantee you guys, subconsciously, deep inside your heart, 20 million year old DNA will wake up, and by because during Lyra constellation, when Lyrans mostly who had the strongest redhead genetic were made the Queens, guys, were the leaders of our tribe, you can say, our leaders of our civilization. They are using the same stuff after 20 million years, guys, when we were attacked in Lyra. That how all this conspiracy is. So if a redhead sells you iPhone, you will buy it, guys. That is what they are using it during peak time hours. How they are using redheads want to sell you stuff. Natural redheads account for 1-2% of humans, especially the women. One not at 1 point CPS average one redhead every 106 seconds. So you can see every second they are showing you a redhead. The other 44% secondary were extras. They are too smart, guys. I will come wanted to, as you can see, Honda, Fit, Verizon, Kohl's, Chevy, Old Navy, Verizon. This is the number of redheads they are forcing you to watch. This is a gigantic conspiracy, and we can use it, guys. And if you are a redhead, you are already a billionaire. They are sucking, parasitically using you to against humans to make billions. Science shows redheads have genetic superpowers. This is very, very true, guys. They are using it, redhead women handle pain better. They know when it's getting cold. Red is hardest color to fake. They aren't all white. Redheads are popular in commercial. Redheads are seen as funnier. Secret army of redheads. Research revealed that there are 20 million redheads gene carrier in the UK. That is why UK is the center of the world, guys. Bank of International Settlement. The entire finance is managed in London, and I can guarantee you, if these 20 million people move to the Philippines will be the center, guys, because this reptilian force is pursuing redheads and nothing else, guys. You have to understand the physics behind it. If these 20 million redheads move to Angola, or South Korea or Thailand or India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, if you want to make Pakistan, a developed country, move million redheads, guys. That is all there is to become the most powerful country on earth. You get hold of redheads. That is why there are many redheads of Disney. Most of the popular characters, are redheads. Disney's redheads teach us how to be ourselves, fearless enough to follow our path. The best tool to program your kid is to use a redheads, because your kid will be defenseless. That is why, Little Mermaid was redhead, Peter Pan was redheads, Toy Story, all main characters was redheads, Enchanted, Princess Miranda, Brave, Anna and Hans, Frozen. This made billions of dollars, guys. I was shocked that the main, lead is redhead. Elle is up in Up. So they are using, in most of the movies I saw that, Game of Thrones, they use redheads in as a background artist, but I have seen many movies which has become, multi-billion dollar with no stories, nothing. They just hire a redhead and it becomes a multi-billion dollar movie. They don't need a good story, guys. They just need redheads. And I will come how we can use also. Donald Trump probably learned Gaelic from his mother. Shocking, right? Who would have thought that Donald Trump's mother is non-English? She is a redhead, guys. That is why Trump they brought, because this I can guarantee you, guys, as long as Trump is the president of United States, expect incredible changes on a civilization level. That is when they bring the redheads. Whenever there is huge tectonic shift in human society, they have to bring a Irish guy. Nothing else. It's official. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I was like, I found out of all the thousands of actors I have seen in Hollywood, Long before, I have already mentioned it, long before this Prince Harry came to know Meghan, I saw the TV series she used to appear in Suits. I instantly felt some incredible attraction, guys. Not on the face or something, some spiritual, some attraction like ancient attraction of like millions of years. She had some genetics, but I couldn't connect the dot, and I just that was just a passing thought. And when this guy started dating, then all hell broke loose in my mind. I know she is not what we know as she is. She is a red hair, guys. She is a ginger too. As you can see, after months of speculation, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have finally confirmed their baby boy. Archie has a red hair. They are pursuing. Meghan and said she, and Harry said he definitely is. You can see it in his eyebrows. Harry said he had no hair for 5 months, but Meghan told him she had taken him to playgroup, and she said there were other children there with the same amount of hair or even less. But I wanted to tell you how secretive this is. This the fact Archie is definitely a ginger means Markle must be a secret ginger, meaning that despite not being a ginger herself, she carries the redhead gene. Can you believe it? These people know it, guys. That is why this guy married her, not because of her looks. She having a very, very powerful DNA, guys. Her blood is incredibly powerful. Here are the chances Prince Harry and Meghan Markle baby will have red hair, because you know it is sometimes the it is a recessive gene. So when both the mother and father have red genes, then only the baby will have the red hair. It all depends on whether Meghan Markle is a secret ginger or not, because both the parents need to have red gene. What Meghan Markle was a ginger, but when you type his father, they only show him as old image. They will never show young. That is how the deep conspiracy. But I knew this his father would be a redhead. There is no other way. The most powerful family in the world, will marry a commoner. He must have royal genes as well. And what guys, if you look Thomas Markle younger pictures, he is a total redhead. And he is born in Bavaria, same place, Thomas Markle. He is a German. His actual name is Merkel. Family on his father's side is Germanic stock from Alsace on the French-German border. This is the same place, where the Bavarian, every Tom Rothschild to Queen of England came from. So this is not a coincidence, guys. It's all designed that way to rule us. That now we come why they are selecting Irish New Zealanders, as a testing point, because Ireland has his tentacles in Australia, and 30%, guys. I immediately knew, I was confused, like, why the hell they are targeting New Zealand and Australia as the testing ground to push global tyranny on humanity. Because I can guarantee you, India, it will be much easier, guys. In China, far more easier to put martial law, medical martial law. But why they want to target Australia and New Zealand? Because Australia and New Zealand is totally dominated by Irish people, guys. I hope you are getting my point, because they need to tame the Irish DNA. Irish, people need to be first get vaccinated and first become part of global tyranny. First, become isolated and quarantined. Then Indians and Chinese will follow. They cannot directly go to Africa and vaccinate you, guys. They have to first vaccinate redheads. Then only we will comply, because it is a cosmic thing, I can say, to make much more sense, because New Zealand has a big Irish diaspora. That is why they are after New Zealand, guys. 30% of the Australian population is Irish. It is not British. They have hidden the word British, and they were used to label them as criminals. They came to Australia from the late 18th century as criminals, but most were prisoner of war. mainly those who fought in 1798 Irish rebellion for independence and settlers who could not find a life during Irish famine and the harsh years in Ireland afterwards. So you can see this was engineered. There were no criminals, guys. There were no. Australia was planned this way for today, like 200 years back. They forced poor Irish people with made up famine, and many millions of Irish people died fighting the Germanic forces, guys, in Ireland. Nobody will teach you that in history lessons. There were no criminals, came to Australia. They were all fighting the Queen. That is the true story of Ireland. So you can see 30% of the Australian population as partial. I will say it is 50 to 60%, guys. But it's been 100 years, so people are not aware of it, how they are pursuing. Same with Irish Americans, guys, and how they were discriminated. Catholics and Protestants kept their distance, intermarriage between Catholics and Protestants. There was lot of social injustice against Irish Americans more than blacks, guys. You should read it. No Irish need apply. Directly they used to tell them, Irish people need not apply for jobs. And I read this and it was incredibly racist for Irish people in America. But conveniently nobody will talk about it in the Western press, It is all by design, guys. We have to understand the bigger game, and the biggest game, you will be shocked. Now I can assure you, we are moving to a technocracy, guys, and I thought that we have a chance, but these people are much, much smarter, and our time of winning the battle is excusing like anything, because these people already know where to set their base for technocracy. And what if I told you red hats are the top in technocracy, guys? They have already usurped technocratic rule in the place where it all wants to start, just like how they introduce royalty on earth, then democracy, all started by red hats. And I can guarantee you technocracy has already been transferred to the red hat gene, so that we can all follow. If they would have done it through Africa or China or Japan, they always tell you that China is the hardware capital, India is the software capital, and Silicon Valley is America. All BS, guys. Nothing could be further from the truth. I will show you the shocking thing. How quietly they moved to a red hat country. Silicon dogs, welcome to the real technocratic society where we cannot do anything because they have taken hold of red hat country, guys. Silicon Docks is a nickname for the area in Dublin, Ireland around Grand Canal Docks stretching to IFSC, City Centre East and City Centre North near Grand Canal. The nickname makes reference to Silicon Valley and was adopted because of the concentration of European headquarters of high-tech companies such as Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Indeed, Techno Startup. The number of tech professionals working in the technology firms in the area is about 7,000. What if I told you entire Silicon Valley has moved to Ireland, guys? Bar none. It has become the number one place. That is why San Francisco, I was not able to connect the dots, why American infrastructure is crumbling, especially in San Francisco area. Totally, they have destroyed San Francisco and California. People are, running away from that state. Silicon Valley help, America's infrastructure just got D-. Crumbling roads in San Francisco, Auckland ranked worst in nation. San Francisco is supposed to be the headquarters of Silicon Valley. Now you see, worse than a third world country. People are shitting and peeing on the roads, guys. Worst roads in the Bay Area, all by design. Worst traffic than third world countries, They don't care. It has served its purpose. Say hello to Ireland. India's crumbling Silicon Valley. Bangalore was supposed to be, number one place other than Silicon Valley in California, San Francisco. But even Bangalore infrastructure has collapsed because they don't care about India at all, guys. All they care is hello to Ireland. Red Hats, the new cell tech tiger, how Ireland emerged as the European technological leader. They already made sure that technology is first adopted by Red Hats, guys. You have no idea how deep this goes. You can see Ireland is the number one destination for US tech firms. And they all did it quite quietly. Like, they started when they were faking about the grand jury induction of Facebook and Google, etc. All fake news, guys. They moved to an exactly the greatest place on earth to brainwash and to introduce technocracy. And Ireland is the best destination, guys. It is the, I cannot even believe how quietly they moved it. All the companies, since then, companies such as Google, Microsoft, Intel, Apple, Facebook have all set up operations in Ireland. Ireland, I have researched, guys. They will all tell you it's because of low corporate tax, all BS, because there are lower corporate tax places in Africa, in Asia, Singapore, etc. There are multi-talented people willing to work for lower salaries in India and China, but they will set up in Ireland with, with comparatively higher cost of living for tech entrepreneurs, because there is a reason behind this, guys. At present, Ireland has the following 9 of the top 10 global software companies. Why, guys? 9 of the top 10 US technological companies, top 3 enterprise software companies, 4 of the top 5 IT companies. Why? Because if a Red Hat adopts any of these technologies, the day is not far away when you will do the same. It is magic, guys. Red means magic. It is the most powerful thing they can use against you. Anything that a Red Hat does, you will do it. Like a mirror, like a monkey. I can go as low as that. All bullshit, average return on investment, corporate tax. Singapore and Hong Kong has even lower corporate tax, guys. Africa, even, in Middle East, in United Arab Emirates, it is essentially free, zero tax, So it is not about educated population, all bullshit, because India has far more better trained in IT, because, but unfortunately Indians don't have Red Hats. They don't have ancient DNA. It is hardest truth that you need to swallow. Ireland is number one in the world for attracting and retaining talent. It is not natural, it is by design, guys. That is why they are introducing technocracy to Irish people first, which Irish tech sector are absolutely killing it right now. You can see every startup in United Ireland is getting billions of dollars of infusion, guys. Technocracy, the hard road to world order, only through Red Hat, guys. It can never come through China or India or Japan or South Korea. Maybe the Samsung, or China may be the hardware, or Indians may be software, but the entire technocratic elites have moved to Ireland for a reason, guys. I'm sorry, I'm keep repeating, because Nordic aliens who are cousins of Ireland, most of the conspiracy and truthers are Caucasians for a reason, because they know what their cousins are up to. When you are in the same blood, you can easily detect the con of your fellow being. Even if when I am Indian, I can find out what con they are doing to tourists when they come. Same, guys. Nordic aliens are the closest who are manipulating humanity, but behind Nordic aliens, there are reptilians and higher beings. But these are the peoples who are interacting day-to-day affairs of planet Earth, managing. And Red Hats are the one they are managing beautifully, I would say. Because you can go to, I am planning to go to Ireland as soon as it, because I want to see how they are employing. I am very sure a receptionist, she only has to be a receptionist or an HR department. But I can guarantee you, guys, because Ireland already has highest number of Red Hats, but most of the tech companies will have Red Hats operating in HR, or they don't need to be software engineers. She can just be a receptionist, and you will unconsciously of 20 million years will go and buy the stuff. It is, you unbelievable actually. If you want to start this is the power that we can, because everyone will ask you, what is the solution, what we can do. you can hire a redhead, guys. Nothing, I can guarantee you. Or you can take the money that you lost, you know, hire a pure redhead from Ireland and your company will skyrocket like anything. Some of my viewers said that they are trying to start a hemp business. Please do not start a hemp business unless the lady advertising is a redhead. It will fail. You know, the CEO, if you want your company to succeed, just hire a redhead from Ireland. It will go nowhere but up, guys. If you are an Irish redhead girl, please ask $1 million salary being a receptionist in Google and Facebook, because out of your genetics they are making billions of dollars, guys. So if you are a redhead, you are already a billionaire in my eyes. So you should use your genetics to make more money for you. So yeah, guys, the reason, I know this will sound racial, but I don't care. This is a totally truther and politically incorrect channel, because these people are conveniently using race and genetics, but we are not allowed to use it, right? We need to be politically correct and socially sensitive to the world affairs, but they secretly use entire population of redheads to further their agenda, guys. As you can see, this is as I told you, everything is physics, guys. The center of electromagnetic spectrum is red, guys, infrared. It is a healing energy. So far I have only told you a story so that people can understand, but at the end of the day, aliens create stories, but that is not our true life, guys. It all physics. Without physics, these people will not move an eyelid, guys. They know what actually red is, because our genetics are far superior to what we are right now, guys. We came from hyperdimension, from a far higher constellation than planet Earth, and our whole planet was red, as Credo Mutwa said. Our whole skin, hair, everything was red, because red is healing, guys. It is the center, and if you control the center, you control everything. That is why these people are crazily mad about hunting down redheads and possessing them and making them presidents and elites and billionaires. Because once a redhead girl promotes a shitty Coca-Cola, you will have no choice but to buy it, guys. Once a redhead girl takes a vaccine, day is not far away when you will be forced to take it, guys. Because from red comes, you can see, low frequency and high energy. Once everything, the microwave energy, visible light, radio waves, everything moves left and right through red, guys. It is very, very critical information. That is why infrared therapy is exploding in the world right now. You are already aware of it. And if you are having some pain or some disease, disease will heal you, guys. It is much famous in Western world, but I can vouch for it. There are many companies selling it, but it is good, guys. Infrared therapy is a new and innovative light-based method to treat pain, inflammation in various parts of the body. Unlike ultraviolet light, which can damage the skin, infrared light enhances skin cell regeneration. So you see how powerful the red light is, guys. You can research more on infrared light therapy. You can use red light for your pain and inflammation or any sickness you have, because this is our natural state of existence, guys. It heals you, red light. So they are very sinisterly using redhead woman against our own evolution. So if you are a redhead woman, please know your power. Please do not consent to the elite global agenda. Please do not join. Please join human. Please save human evolution by not joining the elite forces. And don't push the ads, because we will be forced to buy it, because we are genetically connected. So they know the game, guys. All money is also attracted to red color. So yeah, guys, sorry for the video being long, but I really wanted to cover everything, because it is the most critical thing to shift the game on our side, guys. Nothing else but redhead, guys. Nothing else as far as I have seen. If redheads become quarantined, vaccinated, you can escape to Himalayas, you can escape to other planet, they will find you. That is why the tracking, every tech company is stationed in Ireland for that reason alone. I have read hundreds of articles, guys, on tech companies moving to Ireland. There is no one logical reason. They are just, mainstream is making some crappy logical reasons that why tech companies are suddenly moving to Ireland. You know, because we are moving to a technocratic world, guys, make no mistake, and red hats will again play the role. Just like when America was founded by all red hats, so will the technocratic society will be found by all the red hats. That's it, guys. Yeah, guys, I hope we can use this knowledge for our own advantage. So if you are living in England, or you can start, if you want to really make money in these hard times, just make CEO as a red hat, and I can assure you, you will be seeing magic happening just like what physics does. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I will hopefully make other videos soon.